Since ancient times, man has worshipped entities fallen from heavenly realms and demons, and these men have set up idols in their hearts and put the stumbling block of iniquity before their face. The names of the old gods paving a path of spiritual destruction to the souls of men, which is the goal of Satan, in order to hurt the Most High. But beneath those names hides a system, a wide road to eternal torment. Old gods demanding sacrifice before in times past. Human blood was the insatiable desire and non-negotiable commands of the wicked. But now, it is spiritual energy, transmuting, assimilating to the black hearts of the abominations they create in their own image, which in current times is primarily time, money, schedules, as they hide in plain sight. Productivity, the ancient way of the fallen, enemies of the Most High, creator of creation. Both systems of control. Saturn, the keeper of restrictions, the cause of the concept of time, the curse, the sin, as he devours his son. The black cube, the Kaaba stone of Islam on Saturn, demanding sacrifice, which is now the harvest of time into hours, into minutes, into seconds, that most people are not aware of. Every deadline, every quarterly cycle, as they twist their way into the flesh, entangling like a serpent, and they say, "Who seeth us? Who knoweth us?" And yes, still beating hearts no longer burn on the altars, but now trapped in a system of control, harvesting limitation. The old temple of Saturn, and all the fallen entities of ancient and even modern pantheons of supposed mythological beliefs, symbols of power. But now the black cube is perhaps the most striking example, besides the Vatican, which was built to look like an impregnated serpent wearing a crown. I wonder why. The ancient hieroglyphics of the Babylonians and Sumerians, the Egyptians, the pyramids, and the Kaaba stands at a cosmic center with the cornerstone abomination, glorifying Lucifer and his crowning jewel, the womb. The flesh, the host body, each instance now transferred into modern buildings that reflect stone architecture. As the raw stone of the initiate, secret societies, the mystic religions, and so on, with esoteric eyes. Downtown, the red cube by Noguchi sits before 140 Broadway, aligned toward a glass tower, a solid mass of light, geometry of matter, form and measure. Across the river, and you see the same vocabulary. And if the cube doesn't appear as a sculpture. It emerges in architectural volumes, hexagonal floor plans and banks, honeycomb ceilings, and facades repeating the same pattern of order and enclosures. Corporate logos echo the language. Chase Bank uses an octagon, which designers explain as a cube in rotation. Microsoft presents a gridded window, 4 panels that function like the administrative matrix of digital reality. AT&T wraps the globe in rings. Boeing and NASA draw orbits for us to marvel at. The Saturn car brand uses the planet and its halos outright. And in finance, the naming itself invokes stone and darkness, like BlackRock, Blackstone, Onyx, Obsidian. The imagery is weight, permanence, and control. The Bank for International Settlements in Basel rises as a cylindrical fortress of glass, a crown, a ring, a perimeter for the world's central banks. The architecture itself becomes catechism. Stock exchanges and chambers of commerce borrow columns like classical temples. Granite plazas impose gravity. Lobbies receive and require passage. Security, registration, controlled thresholds, liminal spaces, rebranded as corporate profit. Where is your faith? In the world that
producing distance from the truth, from what is real, lost in darkness. Are you seeking?
Seek and you shall find. Find the light. That light is Jesus Christ.